Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another amazing episode brought to you by Games Glitches. And in today's episode, we're going to take a look at another mechanical exploit, or working as intended, I guess, since exploits nowadays and glitches in games are now companies look at them as features. Because, features that work. So, this one little feature that came to my attention, I'm probably gonna get yelled at. Hey, bro, you late again, you shitty fucking YouTuber. Get to work, motherfucker. Hey, listen, already making 2 to 3 videos a day for the past division. I'm cranking them out like a goddamn sweatshop worker. Doing my best, bro. Don't get mad. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're gonna take a look at some broken ass mechanics in Anthem. So, for this little mechanical exploit to work, what you want to do is do it quite simply. Roll your character in default. For example, I'm rolling my Colossus here in default, completely naked, and give him a single best weapon that you can have on him. In my case, I give him an Artenia Gambit, because the other two are sniper rifles. You could give him a legendary or a masterwork, whichever you want, and leave the rest of your character naked. So your character's gear score has to be below 99. So what happens is, in this game, the game mechanics, basically, apparently from what I've been seeing on Reddit, does not consider anything under 3-digit numbers, meaning 1 through 99, as basically you having any kinds of gear score, and that pretty much the whole environment around you starts to scale, basically to your level. And not just the environment, the mobs, even inside missions, kind of scale to you. For example, right here I'm doing a stronghold, the Tyrant Mines that we have all done 50 million times, and I am pretty much completely naked. My gear score is 77. As you could see here, I am going to pull up a group. Everybody else in the group is gear score 600 and so on. And I have no problem taking out the mobs, and mobs are not doing any kind of significant damage to me whatsoever, while I am pretty much tearing through them in a heartbeat without having any kinds of issues. I'm tearing through them quicker than the person with a 700 gear score, 600 gear score. My gear score is 77, completely naked, all default gear, whatever the fuck they gave me at level 1. Everything is 1111, and all I do have on me is my legendary weapon that I'm rocking, which is Artenia Gambit, which isn't even that good. The whole point is to show that, even with a shitty-ass legendary weapon, this whole thing works. You could do this even with a shitty-ass masterwork weapon, because even the shitty-ass masterwork weapon will still produce enormous amounts of DPS on a mob. And you yourself pretty much not going to die at all, because it turns out that the better gear you have, the better stuff you have, the game environment starts to scale with you, meaning the environment becomes way harder than your actual gear is. So when you find that legendary piece of armor, gear component, or legendary freaking weapon, and you equip it, and you're like, yeah, my gear score, I went from, let's say, epic to masterwork. Fuck yeah, you just screwed yourself. Welcome to Anthem, ladies and gentlemen, where beneficial shit to a looter shooter, where loot actually fucks you. Where every time you pick up something that is good, quote unquote, in the game, prepare your anus and get the loot bottle, because you're about to get fucked. Simply, because every time you upgrade your gear score, the environment gets way harder and way stronger than the performance of your gear score. This is the game build-in mechanic. So in reality, running this game completely naked with a good-ass weapon is way more beneficial than running this game with an 800 gear score. Simply because having your 800 gear score means absolutely nothing. Literally absolutely nothing. You could have 800, 1000, 10,000, over 9,000, doesn't matter, simply because with my level 77 gear score, I will out DPS you, I will outperform you, or I will at least definitely match you in your performance, and then that kind of defeats the whole purpose of even having loot. Okay, congratulations, you found a masterpiece or a legendary component, and okay, it made you better. How? Congratulations, now the game is gonna screw you a lot more. You know, congratulations, you found a bunch of luck items and now you're wearing tons of luck on yourself. Now you're getting a bunch of purples and blue gear instead of the gear that you want. This game reward system is completely backwards. The more luck you have, the worse gear you get. The better gear you wear, the less damage you do, and the worse the environment treats you. It doesn't make sense. I mean, maybe I'm missing the bigger genius picture here, and this is all going to become out clear to us in the near future, you know. But as far as I can see, from a looter shooter coming back from the days of Borderlands, Destiny 1, Destiny 2, all the Division, and all the other shooters that we've went through, loot usually isn't the first thing that people think of what that's going to fuck them. Usually when somebody sees something nice, they're like, fuck yeah. Not, oh crap. You know, that's not the impression you should have about your loot. Not regret putting your loot on and hope that the game is not gonna screw you. Put your loot on and wear it proudly, which now this game doesn't allow you to do whatsoever. I mean, it allows you, but then it penalizes you for it, which is kind of what? In any case, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this nice little rant about Anthem and their broken loot system. You know, this makes already 2 mechanical exploits across 2 games today. For earlier video was on the Division, and the next video on Anthem. For the love of God, please ban me. I stand by my statement, and for some reason they just don't want to. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this little episode, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. It really helps out the channel grow. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in the Division.